For joining us. Well, we're going to go straight across to the National Broadcasting Association, which is holding a crucial press conference after a 4-hour meeting between editors of all news channels that come under the National Broadcasters Association and Justice Verma. The association has come up with new guidelines to self-regulate while covering sensitive events.
Well, it's well known that the people have a participatory role in governance in a democracy. Please switch off your mobiles. People have a participatory role in governance, not merely to vote at the sporadic elections, which have become more uncertain now, but to also monitor the functioning of everyone who wields and exercises public power. Now, if that right to be properly exercised requires that the people must know facts which are necessary to make informed decisions on public issues. And that is the right guaranteed in the Constitution to every individual under Article 19(1)(a). Even though there is no express mention in the Constitution of the freedom of press, but then that has been derived from the people's right to know, which also includes the right to communication. And that is why the media plays such an important role, because without the media informing the people all that is required to be known, they will not be able to perform their participatory role in governance. Because accountability of everyone who is invested with public power is also a sine qua non in democracy. So that is the significance of the media's role, and I must say that the media in India has been performing a very laudable role, and so many things which have been corrected in the functioning of the institutions would not have been possible if the media, and when I use the word media, it means both, the print and the electronic, although electronic is comparatively more recent. Now, since I am from judiciary, I find considerable similarity in the roles of the judiciary and the media, and that's why I am tempted to mention that similarity also. Both of us have become, that is the judiciary as well as the media, have really become the most powerful organs, and media is the fourth estate. Now, when you become very powerful, it's very important that you must also know your limits and practice self-restraint. Because when a powerful person does something which is not correct, the adverse impact is also much greater. And that's the reason, well, one of the things very much in being discussed and debated and which is a part of the media news relates, for example, to appointment of judges. I am giving that similarity because of the similarity between the media and judiciary. I happened to write that 1993 judgment when I ended that judgment by quoting Shakespeare from Measure, in which I said, "Oh, it is good to have a giant's strength, but tyrannous to use it like a giant." Now, therefore, media and judiciary are really in that position. We have acquired giant's strength in this democracy, therefore we must be careful that we should not end up being tyrannous by using that way. Now, self-regulation, I believe, is far more effective, and that is the requirement which everyone who has considerable power must exercise. It has another advantage also. Something which you believe in and do voluntarily has not only a greater impact but also greater acceptability.